This is the B-Man. I make videos, you watch them. So, today I'm gonna give a quick review of Ted 2. Now, if you're not familiar with this movie, this is the sequel to Ted. Which is, if you haven't seen that movie, I'm sorry. I will be spoiling. I will let you guys know at what point. But, okay, so let's go over what the first one was about. The first one was a decent movie. I thought it was awesome. It was funny. It was, the basic concept is a little boy, later played by his adult version, Mark Wahlberg, when he was a child, wishes for his teddy bear to become alive, sort of kind of like Pinocchio. Where that was a puppet and this is a teddy bear. But I digress. And well, the teddy bear comes to life. And him and Mark Wahlberg's character throughout their entire life stay friends, grow up together, make tons of pop culture references. Start to like that movie, Flash Gordon. Of course, they're a bunch of. They show in a montage of Ted getting into a lot of trouble, him going to jail, dealing with all the, stuff that happens to, typically happens to celebrities. I mean, it's kind of funny. Then, the basic conflict of the movie is someone who grew up hearing about Ted's story decides, hey, I want that bear. I want a talking live bear. And because he bugged his dad throughout his whole life, his dad became obsessed. No, I'm sorry. He became obsessed with the bear, so when he grew up and had a child, he made it his goal to kidnap Ted so he could give it to his son. So his son wouldn't ever have to understand not being able to not provide everything that his kid wants, like his father did. So he decides he's just going to kidnap Ted. First he tries to offer Ted money to play with his boy, but then he goes into kidnapping. And the movie's awesome, The movie has a nice little climax where eventually, spoilers, Ted gets ripped apart and dies. But of course, Mark Wahlberg's character and his girlfriend at the time, played by Mila Kunis, repair Ted and then make another wish on a star for Ted to be alive. So when the movie ends, everything's good. Mark Wahlberg marries Mila Kunis, Ted gets a girlfriend. So now we're into the second movie, Ted 2. So right away the movie starts off, for now on it's going to be spoilers, starts off, Ted's going to get married to his girlfriend. This white trash, woman. and they get married by, Flash Gordon. And but we find out through incredibly awkward, you know, conversation that they don't give a reason. They just sort of said, "Hey, Mina Kunis." Well, because of course they couldn't get her for this one. Mark Wahlberg's character and her got divorced after such a short time. We don't know why. They don't give any explanation. So Ted and his girl, now wife, decide they want to have a kid because they move. This is why this movie kind of sucks. They believe, if they have a kid, they'll stay together because they're told, hey, kids help marriages. Which, that's just offensive because, if that's the reason you have a kid is to save a marriage, then, there's something wrong. And then Ted decides, he wants to have a kid. Well, he doesn't have the equipment, so they decide they're going to go to some famous football player and get his stuff. Well, they find out after several attempts to get stuff that they find out it doesn't even matter because Ted's girlfriend is unable to get pregnant because of stuff she did in her past. So that summarizes this movie. A waste of time. Because with that enlightenment, we find out that basically makes the first hour or so a waste of time because, that's the first hour is them trying to, them trying to, get Ted's girlfriend pregnant so they can save their marriage. And then then it's like, that's resolved. We can't have kids. So now they just pull another sort of plot device out of their butt. When they go to find out she can't have kids, we find out Ted technically isn't considered a human being. Well, obviously he's a teddy bear. So then there's this whole civil issue thing that they try to do. So then, this movie just, what? This is just getting too long. I'm sorry. But the basic, what I got from this movie is it was slow. The movie seemed to never end. It was not entertaining. Like I said, I thought the first one was entertaining. But this one wasn't. So, Ted 2, I would not go see it. I don't care if you like the first one. If you have seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. This movie just goes on and on and on. I didn't even finish it because it was that awful and it was that boring, which a comedy should not be. I think the first mistake the filmmakers made with this movie is making it 2 hours long. This is what I would give the last movie I reviewed. It was short. Nothing happened, but hey, it was short. This one, nothing happens, but it's long. You feel every minute of it. So yeah, wouldn't recommend watching this. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what I could possibly do different, or whatever movie you would like me to review next. So until then, I'm the B-Man. I watch it, I review it, you watch it. So, till then, bye.